Hello everyone, BenJammin's here, and today I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to start a new segment, Movie Opinions, where basically I talk about my opinions on a movie. Yeah, obviously the most complex thing ever, and the title could never spell out for you. But anyway, I'm just going to be talking about some movies that I saw, or I feel like talking about for some reason, and yeah, that's basically it. The first movie I am going to be talking about on the segment is January 2014's The Legend of Hercules. This is something my friends have had as a joke for a long time now. I have heard from them that it is a horrible movie, and it's just hilariously bad. So I finally saw it for myself a few days ago, and yeah. I'll give my opinions on it. So I guess first I'll talk about the plot, which I'm not going to spoil too much, but it just involves Hercules being banished by his stepfather, the king, to Egypt, where he learns that he's actually the son of Zeus, and then he assembles an army to return to his homeland and return to his crush, the princess of Crete, which her name was like Hebe or something like that, and defeat the king and his brother. Um, Plot-wise, it's simple, and I guess it could work. The problem is the execution is garbage. There's really no other way for me to say it. Just the thing is, the storytelling moves way too fast in this movie. It's like every scene gets like 10 seconds of explanation. To give you an idea, like the time in which Hercules is banished to the time where he returns in Greece, that's like 20 minutes or like 10 minutes, which like, personally, if I were making a movie, I'd give it at least half an hour of time because, like, it's just really short time before he returns. And it's like there's barely any explanation at all. And things move way too quickly, and it just moves way too fast, and that's before you're able to comprehend anything. So that's my first problem. The plot, I guess it's okay if it were executed better. But yeah, other stuff. Talk about the costumes. The costumes are not very good. They're just, it looks like a bunch of people wrapped bed sheets around them and tied string. There's really nothing else to say about it other than that. Another thing I guess I should talk about is the CG. It's not good CG. I don't know what to say. It's not good. The thing about the CG is it's not very good. I can't say anything else. It's just not a very good CG any way you look at it. Like, I would show an example, but I don't really want to spoil it. But there's just this like scene where Hercules is like tied with chains to these rocks, and then he gets strength and he rips the chains and the rocks and all, and it's just the scenes where he is just flipping them around. It just looks so awkward. But the worst thing about this movie, besides the acting, which I'll get into the bit, slow mo. Every time someone is punched or something interesting happens, slow mo. It's like there's like my friends counted how many slow mo shots are in the movie. It was like over 120, I think it was. That's ridiculous. Like I don't think anyone cares about slow mo anymore. I mean, if it were like once or twice in like the final or maybe the first, I wouldn't really mind it. But it does it the whole movie. It is ridiculous and it's unnecessary. Seriously, every time I would kick into slow mo, me and my friends would just burst out laughing of how unnecessary it is and the poses they were doing. I just I don't see why they had to do that. But yeah, it does that the entire movie. It is not any good anytime. It's just yeah, it's unnecessary. But and then the acting. Oh, the acting. Every the villains overact. Just to give you an idea, the main villain of the game, Hercules' stepfather, the king, I don't know what his name is, he yells at everything. There's like not one scene in this movie where if he's not talking like normally, he's yelling. He yells at everything. It's like no human being would yell at everything, and it's just like overacting much. It's just like the scenes where Hercules is calling to his father. He's always like, "Father, give me strength," or something like that. It's just like you don't need to yell. It's like everything is dramatic, and it's like there's no real need. It's like It's all such a melodramatic acting. It's like they didn't do any good in this. And another thing that bothers me, Hercules is shirtless like 90% of the movie. And it's like, who cares? That bothers me for some reason. I don't know why. It just bothers me. It's just one of those things. It's distracting, I find. But there's really not much else to say about The Legend of Hercules. It is a terrible movie. Don't see it. There is not one enjoyable part of this. No, sorry, let me reword that. There is not one good part in this movie, but it's an enjoyable movie, and I'll tell you why. It's so bad it's good. It's like for the video game like Big Rigs or Superman 64. It's horrible, but it's just so bad it's good. Like you come to enjoy it. Like the slow-mo shots that I mentioned before, they just every time me and my friends would see one of those, we'd break out laughing. It's just like it's funny. And I know it's like stupid, but it's funny. And the overacting is so funny also. It's just the way the movie is set up, it's as if they were trying to make it bad, but no. It was like a $70 million budget movie, which made like 30 million. They obviously lost money. And they tried to make it enjoyable, but like, nope. No, they did not. But it's not a good movie at all, but it's hilarious because of how bad it is. There is not one good section of the movie, but it's like the whole thing is funny. So in the end, don't see The Legend of Hercules unless you like really laughing at really bad movies, which I honestly am not sure I like to do, but yeah, very bad plot, very bad CG, bad acting, bad effects. There's nothing good about this movie other than its laughable quality. But yeah, that's it. The end of this, and I'll see you guys later. BeMon98 out.